Modern women on TikTok don't want to be chill. It's giving crazy bee vibes. But a lot of women love being that crazy bee.
Ladies, if you're ever caught in this situation where you're like, do I go batshit psycho on this man, or do I just play it off and be a chill girl?
Be chill. Be a chill girl. Just relax. Don't take it seriously.
Always choose the batshit psycho option. Let me tell you, anytime I've had a man who I kind of was more of like the chill girl, I acted like I didn't really care, I played hard to get whatever, those motherfuckers don't give a shit about me. They're done so. Never heard from them again.
That's because you were chasing them. You were chasing them. You were in pursuit of them. So you can't blame them for you going crazy. You just went crazy.
Whereas the motherfucking gorilla grip I had on these dudes that I went batshit psycho on, nothing. They will literally never leave my side to this day. They would literally do anything for a second, third chance with me. Let's retire being cool and uninterested and mysterious. No, fuck that. That ain't gonna get you wiped up. In 2022, we are expressing our full emotions and releasing the wrath of our inner psycho crazy bitch. Stay crazy.
Okay, so from her perspective, because she's treated a lot of men like crap and been crazy around them, and they've wanted to be around her more, she thinks it's good to do so, and encouraging more women to act like crazy bitches to keep men around them. Interesting. However, as a man, I could say I get more attention from women when I kind of act like a dickhead, and I don't treat them as if they're worth more than the air surrounding them. It's weird how, when you give a woman less attention, in some cases, you don't treat her the best, you give her literal bare minimum. It's strange how some of those women want to hang around more in comparison to a woman you do slightly more for, and then she gets the ick because you did something basic for her. So I can understand being an idiot just to have fun and manipulate people. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I can be a knob and manipulate women. But what do I get in the end? Nothing. Just a bunch of crazy women ruining my life because I wanted to have fun. Don't let these crazy women drive you crazy for their benefit so that they can have fun, please. They're having fun on your sanity and time.
Stay crazy, because the crazier you are, the less replaceable you are.
That's because you've caused too much damage. That's because by then he's too broken to get another woman. Let's carry on.
Okay.
What are your unpopular opinions in the bedroom?
This one's super important and it technically counts. I've never turned a woman down when it comes to an advance to do the dirty and not had it go horribly.
Okay. As a man, you turn a woman down. Oh, wow. Oh, how mysterious. Yeah, so this one is as a man. You turn a woman down and she goes crazy. She becomes a monster because you reject her sexually. Now, you'd think women, being, as they say, the more emotionally intelligent of the two sexes, you'd think women would understand that more than men. But no. Women can get violently angry because you don't want to give her any, and she'll tell you it's normal and there's nothing wrong with it. Okay.
In the worst case scenarios, I was screamed at, I was called names, I was made fun of in front of my friends. One of them said that they were going to ruin my life somehow. And even in the best case scenarios with significant others, I would spend the rest of my night consoling them and reassuring them and comforting them as if I did something wrong by withdrawing consent.
And it's like women don't think it goes the other way as well. If you don't want to give a woman any, she's going to think, oh, you don't want me anymore. Oh, he's not attracted to me anymore. He's got someone else. He's banging another woman. Or she's put on some weight or whatever. Women will find a way to become insecure about the fact you don't want to sleep with them and then get angry about it and blame you. Yeah? It's not that you could ever be tired as a man. You don't have the energy. Like, woman, I don't have the energy. My body's tired. I can't pump any more blood.
Women are just so not used to men saying no to that kind of thing.
Exactly.
That if they do, then it's just taken as a personal attack and It can't be anything else. And the thing is, when you do that, you end up with what happened to me, where you realize that no matter who the person is, best case scenario, worst case scenario, you just bite the bullet and go through the motions.
Which is kind of sad. Like he's saying as a man, just bear it, go through it. She's going crazy right now, being completely irrational, not showing any level of emotional intelligence or empathy, please. But as a man, you should just take it as a man because we're men. We're men, in it, so, okay.
And you're not giving men much incentive to express their own consent either.
Women don't care. They just literally don't care. And now we're running.
I'm pretty sure my answer to this question is going to be different than like a regular dude's answer.
Can I ask why you guys don't ask us out? Because it's impossible to ask you guys out because of how mean y'all are. Are men so mean when women ask us out? Some men probably are just rude for no reason. Yeah, but at least every woman that's done that knows exactly what it's like to be a man, pretty much.
Mainly because I'm friends with like 98% women. My reasoning
Interesting.
is that I've heard all the stories. That's why I don't, like, if I ever went out to a bar, I would never just randomly dance with a girl. I would never just whatever. Like, I don't ever want to be one of your guys' stories.
Interesting. It's a very, very good point. It's one a lot of women don't seem to fully understand. We know how women talk. We hear how women talk. There's too much information about how women talk about men. There are millions of TikToks of men being roasted because their approach, their move to her was just off. It was whack. It was weak. It was creepy. It was unwanted. It was so many things. Women don't seem to understand. We hear your stories. We hear all of them. And there are so many men out here that like, yo, I don't want to be a damn story for any of these chicks on TikTok when all I want to do is just find a woman. Not in a creepy, weird sense. No, no, no. In a normal, natural human sense. Women don't seem to understand that's a thing now because of them.
To your friends, a bad experience story. I don't ever want to be it. I don't want to be the creep. I don't want to be the weirdo that made you uncomfortable at work. I don't want to be any of the stories. So therefore, I just gave up. Part of the reason I was single for 4 years. I didn't hit on women. I didn't go after. I didn't chase them. I didn't do any. Just like.
Now that's kind of sad. Remember, this is a guy with a lot of female friends. And what makes it even worse, you think like, well, he's got so many female friends, so this man clearly enjoys female company and respects women so much. He does not want to disturb them, but it means that, he is just single and he has no one.
Like when I was at her work. I was at her work. I wasn't going to hit on her at her work. If she had made a conversation with me, then maybe I would have asked for her number, whatever. But I sat in my car and I literally said to myself, Brandon, if she thinks you're hot, she has all of your information. She will find you. She didn't. She must have not thought I was hot because she didn't find me. But the universe brought me to her.
The rules, and that's what gets them in trouble. They have a set of rules for the guys that they actually like, and they have a set of rules for everybody else. Now, the set of rules for everybody else, very, 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 hard.
I'm going to tell y'all what. One thing that I will always live by is what one man won't do, another man will. And let me tell you why. There are too many men on this earth for me to sit around and deal with one motherfucker that don't want to act right. I have told men too many times in my life what I want to make me happy. I literally told them 1,000,000 times before I left them. I told them 1,000,000 times before I left them. Don't do this. I need you to do more of that. Literally gave them the fucking blueprint. And somehow, they all managed to fuck it up still. Men get so mad that we call them stupid. But in reality, if they would just take a fucking step back and listen and open their fucking ears for once in their life, they would understand that the shit we call them stupid for, they deserve to be called fucking stupid for. All I'm saying is I'm too pretty, I'm too good of a person, and my personality is too fucking unmatched to beg a motherfucker to open the door for me and buy me flowers.
Okay, I get her point. Too much self-love to be treated like crap by just any random dude. I get her point. However, I don't see what she brings to a man apart from herself. Not saying she's not a lovely woman who may actually, enrich a man's life. I don't know. She probably would. I don't know. I don't know this woman. But again, completely one-sided. I don't see what benefit the men get by being with you. I see what you expect. You haven't said what you done and bring to men apart from being good looking and having a great personality. Yeah, that's cute. That's nice. It doesn't pay bills. Doesn't heal trauma. Just seems like a way to make you feel special.
I just love the taste of nothing.
When you're dating an emotionally immature individual, you've had no drama to share for 4.3 months. Interesting. Sanity. No drama, no chaos, no stress. Sanity. No drama, no chaos. No her going crazy and pulling her hair out, wondering what he's doing. No. Therefore, it's boring. There's no chaos. If you can't talk to her friends, in her group chat, whatever bullshit some women are doing, she can't talk to her friends in her group chat, her group friends, whatever, her group of friends and say, oh, he did this, he did that, oh my God, girl. Simply because they can't trauma bond with their friends who are being ran through, cheated on, broken and traumatized by their men. So I understand that some men can make women crazy, but I also understand some women love and like the crazy, because for some women, the crazy is their normal. It's exciting enough to keep them aroused.
Just love the taste of nothing.
Yeah, this is the whole thing, right? Any relationship I have been in with a man has taken a lot from me and given me very little in return. And for the last couple of years, I've been making like such a concerted effort to analyze that and heal the things inside of myself that are not setting me up for success in relationships. And it's like the point of no return, right? Because when you stop giving men the benefit of the doubt in ways that has burned you historically, you just spend a lot of time alone and a lot of time learning to sit with that aloneness and a lot of time trying not to sink into despair.
And that's good. Improving, healing, mending, fixing yourself from past trauma is always good. But to some degree, how much of women's own choices lead to their own neuroses or just craziness? Again, I understand as men we can make women crazy. I get that. I could say, yes, I admit we can make women crazy. But how often has it been a woman's own choice not to date a man to make her crazy? That's ridiculous. However, but how often has it been a woman's choice to date a man who they at first see a vibe, fall into this vibe, and then get burnt by that man, where the vibe was nothing, it was not a vibe, it was not anything, it was just him making her work, making her chase, making her pursue him. And because women love a man they can chase, even though they say they don't, the point is, how many of these modern women have literally driven them crazy, not because they wanted a man, but because they wanted irrational fun. Fun that didn't make sense, unrealistic, that's not even a human level of fun. And in the end, what are they left with? Insanity, mental health problems that they could have avoided. But no, you gotta have fun. No breaks, just fun.
Despair around the idea of spending the rest of your life alone, and also despair surrounding the things that you've lost forever because you gave them to the wrong men. So on a lot of days, I have a pretty positive attitude about it. And on a lot of days, I think the hard work I have done and am doing is leading me to someone else really special. But then there are days that are just not so easy.
One of the best and most powerful ways to control a woman is to give her little, keep her wanting more, and always have her questioning her worth. And that's if that makes you feel good as a man. Have a nice day.